Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a very chatty long video, so I recommend you guys like grab a snack, probably watch this while you're working on nails or something. I'm going to be talking a lot, you guys already know how I am, and this is going to be a Q&A video, so I'm really excited. We're going to jump right into it. And I did ask you guys to ask me questions on my Instagrams and on here on YouTube. I made a post. So yeah, you guys, if you didn't get a chance to ask your questions, just leave a comment down below, and when I do another Q&A, I'll revert back to this video, or maybe I'll do another Q&A soon because I know you guys like the information and all the tips and tricks I give you guys. So yeah, I'm just making a pair of nails here in the video. If you guys want to watch that while you're doing it, or just listen kind of like a podcast or something. Anyways, I'm always talking, so if you guys do press-ons, literally watch this while you're doing press-ons. I wish I had someone to watch like that talked a lot while I was doing press-ons, because I always try to find people to watch and I always struggle. Anyways, okay. So someone said, my first question was, do you have any other passions outside of nails? So I actually do. I've been really loving baking and cooking, which is actually funny because I think I told you guys, sorry, my alarm. I think I told you guys that I never knew how to cook. I think I told you guys that in one of my earlier videos, and I never knew how to cook until I started like watching cooking videos and stuff, and I started doing it. So now I really love it. It's like something that I like to do. I'll see recipes that I want to make and I'll make them and they turn out really good. Especially with baking, I'm really good at it. Like pretty good at it. Not like chef level, but like I'm really good at like, homemade baking things. So that is another passion of mine. Painting was always a passion, but like painting on canvases, like with paint, like acrylic paint and stuff. But doing nails kind of feels that a little bit because it's kind of the same thing except on a really tiny surface. But I do want to get more into painting big paintings, especially like I want to make some for my room for decor and stuff like that. So I might end up doing that again. I used to do it all the time and I just kind of stopped since I started doing nails like full time. But anyways, so that was the answer to that question. Someone said, how did you start your business and start getting clients? So I think, I don't know if they mean for press-ons or for acrylic, because you guys know that I did nails too. I don't anymore, but um, basically, I literally just started doing my own nails. In case you're new, I just started doing nails, and then this was like 2 or 3 years ago. It was right when I was like 18, I think, and then I was just like really loving it because I wanted to start doing my own. When I would go to the nail salons, they would charge me like $100, and that was for literally something like you guys, it wasn't even like good quality top work. Like it was just like a few little rhinestones that would fall off like the next day, you know what I mean, like that kind of stuff. And I would literally pay like probably $90. I would always give them like a tip and stuff, and it was always like almost 100 or 100. So it was literally insane, and I was like, that's crazy, but I really want to have my nails done. Like I used to literally be obsessed with having my nails done. I thought it was so cool. I remember when I was like probably like 12 or probably like 10 or 11, when I was able to start painting my own nails. I would literally paint them and like get the little jars of like glitter from the dollar store. I would put regular nail polish on my bare nails and then dip them in the glitter so that my nails could be glittery. Like you guys, I've literally been doing this, like been loving nails and glitter and everything since I was literally young. So I remember I would always do that because I wanted glittery nails, and it's literally insane where I've come to now where I can have glittery nails whenever I want. But I literally just like not, I mean, like I don't really have time to do it, but like I don't know how to explain it. Anyways, I'll probably get into that later if we have another question. But so that's what I started doing. I started doing my own nails when I was go to nail salons, and then my boyfriend was actually the one that bought me all the stuff to do it, which is like he is like my number one supporter for sure. So then I went ahead and I started like wearing my own nails, and then I wasn't that good at first, but it took me like a few months, and then I finally got it. But it was like a few months of consistency. Like, don't feel down if you're not that good at it yet. And I definitely went through so many bumps in the road to get to where I'm at now for sure. So basically I was going out, and then I started going to community college. in my city, and then I started wearing my nails, and people really loved them because I would make them super unique. Like I would use nail charms and like things like that. And back then, like you would just see people with like regular plain colored sets or like rhinestones, but you wouldn't see like nail charms and like different like little stars and like things like that. So I started doing that, and then people were really loving it. Like, oh my gosh, I want you to do my nails type of thing. And then I was so nervous because I was like, oh my gosh, like I don't have anywhere to do my nails. Like I don't have anywhere. Like I would have to just do it in my room, like back where I was living before. And I was like, I'm gonna have to do it in my room. I was living with my boyfriend and his family, so I was like, I'm gonna have to do it in my room, and I'm gonna have to figure out like how I could like, at least let my friends come and I can practice on them. And I started working a part-time job as a customer service rep at a department store. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna work and then do nails maybe like after or something, just on my friends, just on coworkers, people that I know. So then I started getting a lot of my coworkers asking me to do it for them because like I did one coworker's nails and now everybody wanted it. So then I started doing that, and I started making like a good decent money. I would charge a little bit though. Like I would charge like $20, and they can get whatever they wanted because I didn't even have all the material. Like I had the acrylic, I had the monomer, the brush, but I didn't have like a whole bunch of colors. I had just regular nail polish that I would put on top of the acrylic. I didn't know back then like about gel or anything. I wasn't really like, I was really new to it. I know you guys know the feeling when you're really new, like you don't really know like what you can use or like, things like that. I didn't know what was best. So, and plus I didn't have a lot of money. So I was just like getting little things here and there. My family would buy me stuff, things like that. My boyfriend's family would buy me nail supplies, and then he would always buy me nail supplies. If I needed something, he would get it for me. But like I mentioned, I had also started working a part-time job, so I was making more money, and I was using literally whatever I had to buy nail stuff because I loved it so much. Like I was like, oh my gosh, I want to do this all the time. So then I started taking more and more people, but like I mentioned earlier, I didn't think that this was gonna get into anything where I was gonna start doing it for other people. Like I was like, okay, maybe I'll do it for friends and coworkers, and that's about it. And yeah, it just escalated to this, and it was literally crazy. I posted it on Twitter and on Instagram. My Twitter post kind of blew up. If you guys have found me through there, you guys probably did it, I'm not sure, but my Twitter post blew up in my city, and like people started messaging me, and I just started taking random people. And it was crazy because that's how it all started. I went through the horrible clients, I went through the horrible nail sets, I went through taking 5 to 6 hours per nail set, and like my clients getting mad at me, like because whatever. But I was a new, literally very very new nail tech. I didn't really know how to do anything at all, so it was literally insane. And yeah, that's how I started. Someone said, how do you remove them without damaging them? So if you want to remove your press-on nails, I recommend, if you don't want to like damage the nails themselves, don't use acetone. If you want them off quick and you don't care about the press-ons, you don't want to save them, just stick your hands in some acetone and they'll start to lift off. But if you want to save them, I recommend getting some really hot water, like as hot as you can handle basically, and get some oil. It could be literally any type of like oil, or it could even be like an oily soap. Like if you guys have like a body wash that has shea butter or coconut oil in it, or it says, oh, nourishing with avocado oil, something, anything that's like will make your nails hydrated, put that in there. I know some people might have some castor oil on them. I use that for my like eyelashes and stuff. You can use that. Drops of like also coconut oil, avocado oil, something that'll make it really greasy. You want to put your fingers into that, so do that with some soap and everything, and they should start to lift off slowly. It'll take a little bit longer this way, but your nails won't get damaged, and then you can wipe them off with a little bit of a little wipe or something, like a baby wipe or anything, and like a little bit of alcohol. If you guys have alcohol at home, alcohol will not damage your press-ons. So you can put that, you can wipe your nail with with alcohol when your press-on is finished, when you have it at home, and nothing will happen to it. I also give little alcohol wipes in my application kits. You could use that to wipe the oil off at the end. Anything like that, and your press-ons will be saved. So there's that. Someone said, on average, how many sets do you work on in a day? So you guys, this is actually crazy because I used to only do like 1 or 2 a day. And I would literally just sit there the whole time, either on my phone, like at my desk. I would just sit there like watching shows or like on my phone and stuff. And then I started realizing like I'm wasting a lot of my time, and I could be, you know, filming more videos for YouTube and like for you guys. I really want to be more consistent. It's just really hard for me to manage my time. I don't know why it's so hard for me. But anyways, I'll get into that in another question. But yeah, literally I try to just like I give myself a goal every day. Like I've been giving myself a goal. Okay, I'm gonna wake up at 7 a.m. and I'm gonna work until whenever I need to, but I'm gonna finish 5 sets today at least. Sometimes I feel like doing more because I'm behind on orders, but if I'm not behind on orders, I try to do at least 5 to 7 every single day. So that's what I try to do. So sometimes it takes me about an hour to do each set depending on what type of design it is. So yeah, like depending on the design, it takes me about an hour each one. And if I do 7, that's like 7 hours of the day. So, you know, it kind of works out. But what I try to do is make a few at a time. So I'll like be working on a few different ones all at the same time. I don't really get confused just because I know what it is, but I'll try to get 2 sets from 2 different people and work on them at the same exact time so that I can get them done in the same time frame. Like while one's curing, I'm already painting the other one, you know, things like that. I try to be as efficient with my time as I can. But this just started recently. I never used to be like that. So someone said, how do you get the cuticle so flat, making the nails look like acrylic nails? Oh, I think they mean like when I'm painting them like how I am here. As you can see, I start from the cuticle area and paint downwards. Do not paint from the um like the, what is it called, the free edge. Do not paint from the free edge down, because that is going to make the gel polish build up at the base of the nail, and that can make it look very chunky from the bottom, from the cuticle area. Also, depending how many coats you do, make sure you use really thin coats, and make sure you're always, you see how I keep going over the nail like multiple times? I keep going over it and over it, like, and not with more coats. Like I keep, once I paint one coat, I go over it to make sure my sidewalls are cleaned up, to make sure there's no excess gel polish built up on the nail. That, I think that's why they might look so flush to the cuticle, because I just keep I keep perfecting it, you know what I mean? So yeah, there's that. And then someone said, can you explain the sets that have 20 to 24 nails in it along with the price for them? So I would recommend, well, okay, so my like pricing is kind of random and kind of different. It might not be like what someone else's is, because it may not be so accurate. Like you definitely want to calculate everything, like calculate like how much your supplies cost, calculate how much you know, everything, and then go base like price your sets based off of that, so that you know for sure that you're making at least a little bit extra, because you're putting so much time into this. Like, you guys, doing nails is not easy. It requires a lot of skill, so people are paying for your skill and your time. If they didn't care about your skill or time, they could just buy some press-ons from Amazon, like literally just like regular ones, or from Walmart or something, Walgreens, if they didn't care about your time, because those ones are all factory made. These ones are literally, we're sitting here for like 1 to 3 hours creating them. So people are going to respect that if they do care about, you know, your expertise and stuff like that. So always charge what you're worth, first of all. But anyways, I charge between 45 to 70 for 20 to 24 piece sets. The reason why, and it could be more, to be honest, there's a lot of people that charge way more and people still support them, but the reason why I charge a little bit less is because usually my 24 piece sets are like custom that I make. Like, they're freestyles, you know what I mean? I choose the design, I choose what color they are and everything, and I just post them on my story if anyone wants to buy them. That's what I do. It's because I don't have like a website or anything. This is just the way that works for me right now. And people always end up buying them. Like, they always sell out within a few minutes. I think because people really, really, really love the idea of 20 to 24 piece sets, because they love that they don't have to measure their nails. So if you want like a little bit easier, you want to make like a little extra money or anything, just try to make some 20 to 24 piece sets, make them really cute, maybe add some bling, add some hand painted stuff, I don't know, add something, and post them, and someone will for sure probably buy them, because it's just like, you know, easier for them because they don't have to measure their nails. And to explain it, I just put 2 of every single size that comes in a nail tip box. So if I'm using these tips, like the one in the video right here, these are medium square, or they're just called like square, like literally they're just called square on eNail Couture. Those are the ones that I'm using here. If I was going to make a 20 piece set with these, they go through sizes 0 through 11, you want to do 2 of every single size. So that's what I do. It always works out. They always find nails to fit their nail beds, and yeah, so that's how it is. I think because number 5, 6, and 4 are so similar, and they can always find something. I know some people will put doubles of number 5 or doubles of number 6 or doubles of number 4 because those are the most common sizes, and someone may have those same sizes for both finger, like a ring and a pointer finger, but I don't do it, and I don't feel like it's necessary, but you could definitely do it. And like maybe in the future I'll do it if someone feels like they don't find their size with the 20-piece sets. But yeah, that's kind of an explanation to it. Someone said, let me see. If you weren't doing nails, what would you be doing? That's like honestly such a crazy question because I think about it all the time. Like I'm like, what would I be doing right now? If I wasn't doing nails, I think I would be either working like a regular job, like a regular, no, I know for sure that I would be working a regular job, probably like a decent one, so one that pays like pretty good, like not hella good, but like 20 up, you know, probably something like that. And I would probably be in school. Yeah, I would probably, or I would have graduated already. Would I have graduated? No. Yes, I would have probably graduated this year from college, or like community college, the one that I was in, or I'm not really sure how that works, but I would have probably done something like that. But I've worked so many jobs, and I would never take back what I do right now. Like what I do right now is such a blessing to me, like for sure. I make more money than I have ever made in any job, just because, you know, when you follow your passion, the money will follow. Like don't go chasing money because you're not gonna like it. Like I know a lot of people will start doing press-ons or nails because they want to make money, but it's like, don't do it for that reason. Genuinely do it because you love doing nails. Like genuinely be like, I love this. Like start making them for yourself, see how it works out. Do you really love doing it? If you don't, do not do it. Go with a different career, because you're not gonna you know, be so successful because you're just doing it to try and find, you know, money basically. It's honestly crazy because a lot of people fail because of that. Like I'll see a lot of people that give up doing nails, and it's because you can't chase it for the wrong reasons. You have to chase it for you know, your passion of doing it. That's how I started. I had absolutely no intentions of making any money or anything, and it just followed. So I really recommend that. And if you guys ever have any questions or anything, you guys know you can always ask me. Someone said, let's see, someone said, what's your biggest pet peeve ever? My biggest pet peeve, I think, is going to be oh my gosh, you guys, I don't even know. I feel like it's when people contradict themselves. Like if they say something and then they say something else after. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like just like it could be like little things too. Like if someone says something and then I'm already like, oh, okay, cool. But then they're like, oh, I don't know. Like, I don't know how else to explain it, you guys. I really don't. Like, I think you guys might know what I'm talking about, but it could be like little things. Like someone's like, oh yeah, like I want to do this or something. Like I want to go to the movies. Like this is just an example. And then they're like, oh, actually no, I don't want to go because of this. It's like, why'd you even say you wanted to go then? Or I don't know. Do I do that? Maybe I don't do that. I don't think I do that. I think if I say like, oh, I want to go somewhere, like I'm down to go, or I'm down to do anything. Like, you know, I hate when people will say something and then like complain about it later or things like that. Like you wanted to do it in that moment. Why are you complaining about it? You know what? Like that type of thing. I just don't like that. That's like a big pet peeve of mine. Someone said, oh, and also like trying to be the center of attention is like kind of my pet peeve too. Like, I don't know. I just don't like people like that. And I don't get along with people like that. I'm very introverted, but I feel like that's very cringy to me. I don't know. Someone said, what's your favorite thing about having a press-on business? My number one favorite thing, you guys, literally ever, is being able to be my own boss. That is the one thing that like that I'm saying, like, I will never go back to a regular job because of this reason. Like, I am my own boss. I work when I want. I make my money when I want to make it. I make, technically, like, literally, quite literally, when you're working for yourself, you're in control of how much money you make. Not really, because of course the clientele has to come to you, but in a way, like, in a little bit, if you guys really think about it, you know, the harder you work and the more time you put into your craft, the more basically, you know, money you'll make in a way. So, you know, really put your all into it. But my favorite thing for sure is being my own boss. Like, literally, it is incredible that I don't have to, like, go to anybody. I have a lot of problems with the authority. I like doing whatever I want when I want it. And when I worked so many jobs, like, I literally worked at so many jobs, you guys. I worked at Chick-fil-A. I worked at, where else did I work? Oh, Home Goods. I worked at Chipotle, the airport. Where else did I work? I don't even know. I worked a few other jobs for sure, but I don't remember. But literally at every single one, I had problems with the authority. I hated people telling me what to do. Like, they would be like, oh, go wash the dishes, go do this. And I'd be like, oh my gosh, it's so annoying, you know? Like, I know I'm there to work, but I don't know, you guys. It just really always bothered me. I don't know why. So that is, like, definitely one thing that I love about having my own job. I could just do what I want. Someone said, are you still taking orders on your nail supply account? I do have a lot of nail supplies available still. If you want to message me, you could. But honestly, you guys, I don't check that Instagram. I haven't checked it in months. So, if you guys want to, like, you know, message me, you could. Someone said, where do you recommend to get a good nude gel polish? For sure, check out Rya Nails' website. They're a little bit pricey, but they're the best, honestly. I also made a whole video here on YouTube of some really amazing nude gel polishes from Amazon that I literally went on Amazon, searched up nude gel polishes, or like sheer nude gel polishes, and literally all of them came up, and I just purchased random ones that I thought were going to be good. And yeah, you guys, I could even make a part 2 to that because I've been seeing way more gel polishes that I really want to buy on Amazon that are nude. So we can find dupes to these really expensive ones, you know what I mean? But check out that video. It has some that I still use on every single set. So I really fell in love with them. Someone said, what's your favorite type of set to do? For sure, something that has a little bit of hand painting designs and a little bit of bling and a little bit of like nail charms. So kind of like a freestyle. That's kind of what I incorporate into all my freestyles. But yeah, definitely has to have a little bit of bling or a little bit of rhinestones, charms, something. I just love the sparkle or like a little bit of glitter. Someone said, how long have you been doing nails? I feel like it's been probably like around 2 to 3 years now. Probably like 3 in all honesty. Yeah, it's probably been like 3 years. And yeah, that's crazy. Someone said, let me see. Are you a full-time nail artist? Yes, full-time. I am. That's the only thing I do is nails and YouTube. Someone said, when you started acrylics, did it take you a long time to perfect? Yes, for sure. It took me at least 5 months of doing it every single day. Like, I would do at least one set every single day. And after like 5 to 6 months, I started seeing that I was getting better and better and better. And now I feel like I'm pretty good, you know, like I could do any set now and I feel confident in doing it. And I want to make an acrylic set here. I want to do my nails. I literally mentioned earlier here in this video that I love doing my nails, but it's not like I don't have time. I do have time, but I don't make time for it. Like, I could make the time, but I don't try to because it's not a priority for me to do my nails. It's a priority, like I feel guilty, you know, like if I do my nails, I'm like, no, I could be doing like a client's nails right now, a customer's nails, and getting it shipped to them faster. Like, why am I doing my own? I feel very guilty about it, so I just don't do mine, but I should definitely do them because I need to. It's like better for my videos. It's better for like everything, you know, because I hate the way my ugly little nubby nails look. So, someone said, do you like longer nails or shorter nails? I like longer for sure. For sure. I like shorter because they're more easy to like do things with and you can like, you know, do everything. But I love long nails because you can do more designs. You have more space on the nail to create. Like when I do longer nails, I love when people ask for designs because it's so much easier to paint on those than these tiny ones. It's really hard. Someone said, do you prefer press-ons or acrylics? For myself personally, press-ons because I can change my designs out quickly, and like I can kind of do different videos on YouTube. But I love the way acrylic is just like so, it's like so rewarding kind of, because it's so much work to get to the end result. Literally 2 hours, 2.5 hours of work. But at the end, you just look at it and you're like, oh my gosh, they're so pretty. Like you put so much work into it. You know what I mean? I feel like that every time I do acrylic sets. I did 2 sets the other day, and I was gonna film it for you guys, but I ended up doing it at somebody else's house, so I didn't even get a chance to like take all my stuff with me, like all my equipment, and I didn't get to film it. But I literally just looked at them and they were so gorgeous. I was like, oh my gosh, they're so pretty. I love doing this, but then at the same time, I would not want to take clients ever again, so it's not something that I want to do. So I don't know, I kind of like the both equally. Someone said, how many orders do you get a day? So I actually don't take orders every day. I take orders like every few days, I would say. Once I finish a few, I can take a few, or I designate one day of the week to making them, things like that. Someone said, could I have a press-on nail business while being a mom? Honestly, I don't know. I don't have any kids or anything like that, so I have all the time in the world to just do whatever I want. And I know that it can probably be hard because you have, like, okay, this might, okay, don't, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if this is like a bad thing to say. I don't really know. I don't have kids or anything. I do have a puppy, okay? But I feel like it is very similar because you're caring for something all day long. You have to watch it. You have to, make sure they get some time to play, like things like that. And you guys, as soon as I got my puppy, like I did not have as much time in the like to do press-ons. I remember I was literally so exhausted. I was sleeping in. I was so tired all the time. I don't know if having kids is like that. You guys can, let her know of any recommendations in the comments, because I wouldn't know. But if it's similar in any way, if you guys know if it's similar in any way, then yes, I was literally exhausted and I did not have enough time. I know if I was barely starting my press-on business, if I had her, my puppy, I would not have given it my all, probably. Not really sure. I just don't think so, because oh my gosh, you guys, it was like torture. Like, she was like the worst puppy ever. She still is like really kind of, no, she's a good dog, but she is kind of like really bad still. So I still have to watch her a lot, things like that. But now I've kind of gained control because she's 6 months old now. But for 6 months, all these 6 months, especially when she was younger, I was literally tortured. I would cry every day, you guys. I would cry because I did not know what to do. Like, I would be like, oh my gosh, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't have this dog. I can't do it. But I had to keep her because she's the puppy of my dog Rosie. I did want to mention, you guys, this might be kind of random, but if you guys like, you guys are literally my friends. Like, literally, you guys really are. You guys support me more than anybody else. And I do have a personal Instagram if you guys want to follow me. Like, if you guys have a personal Instagram, or if you guys have want to follow me from your nail Instagram, I don't really mind. But I have a personal Instagram and I want you guys to follow me because I have literally like no followers, like literally, and I do post stuff, but it's actually funny. So I don't know if you guys want to see like some of my insight to my personal life. Sometimes I post on there. I post like often, kind of. I post like things I bake. I post my my pets and things like that. So if you guys want to see I'll put my Instagram right here in case you guys want to follow me. So the next question someone asked was, what recommendations do you have for gaining clientele? So my biggest recommendation is going to be wear your work, for sure. Wear it in your city. If you're out getting Starbucks, if you're at wherever, Target, you're eating out, you're at a restaurant, anything, like literally anywhere, wear your nails. So people can stop and ask you, and you could be like, oh, I do it myself. Carry business cards with you. Always carry business cards with you. There's so many times where I didn't have any. I'm literally so shy, you guys. Like, it's to the point where my family members have to, like, when I am wearing nails, they have to, like, intrude on the conversation and be like, yeah, she does them herself, but she doesn't like to tell people. And I literally get so embarrassed because, like, people, like, my family will literally be like, oh, she does them herself, and then I get embarrassed and they're like, oh my god, no way, like, they freak out, because it's like they get all shocked. But I hate saying that I make it myself. Like, I just keep it to myself. Like, if they say, oh, I like your nails, I just say, oh, thank you, and then that's it. But it's literally crazy. And it's honestly been insane because it's to the point where, like, some people, like, not some people, I'm not gonna act famous, you guys, I literally am a normal regular person. But when I was at a store one day, somebody recognized me just from my voice from YouTube. They're like, oh my gosh, are you Nailsslayedbyval? I was like, what the heck? Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys, it was so crazy. Like, it was insane. Just from my voice, like, someone recognized me. But for gaining clientele, definitely try to wear your work, take business cards with you, and post every single day, you guys. Even if you have to do your nails, post every day. And if you do acrylics, yes, I totally understand. It can be very difficult to post every day because you have to like constantly file your nails down and refill and do everything. But you guys, if you do acrylics and you struggle with getting clientele and you want to post more work, more sets without actually having to do the acrylic on yourself all the time, maybe try to put on like big like press-ons that look like acrylic nails, like the XXL square ones, and just like totally just put your work on them. Like literally, you could even put acrylic on those if you wanted to, and it's not as much as of a hassle. You can pop them off right away. Like get the XXL tips, the full cover ones, put some layer of like nude acrylic because that's will give you that nice base color. File it, shape it the way you want, and then put a design on top. Post them every day. It'll be so much quicker and easier for you to be able to fill up your Instagram as like your portfolio. Or you can even do regular press-ons. Even try Gelx. That's the one thing I wanted to say. Like if you feel like you're struggling with acrylic a lot, definitely try Gelx out. My designs, all of my designs here on YouTube are Gelx friendly. Like if you do Gelx, you can do any of the designs that I post on Gelx because it's the same kind of method and it's so much easier like for you to learn how to copy client photos. I know it's a lot more difficult when you do Gelx to look at someone's like the photos that the customer sends you and be like, oh, I can't do it, you know, because it's acrylic. But you guys, my whole channel is dedicated to showing you guys how to create sets that look like acrylic even though they're not. So yeah, I just wanted to say that really quickly. That can definitely help you. Post on Twitter. Literally, I know that might sound random because I don't know if a lot of people use Twitter these days. Post on Twitter. If you have a Snapchat, post on Snapchat. If you have an Instagram, if you have 3 Instagrams, post on all of them. Like, insane would do it. Ask your family members to post you on anywhere. You know, if you have cousins, if you have sisters, brothers, or yeah, I don't know if your brothers will want to, but sisters or anywhere, ask them to post you. Like, it's literally crazy, but just try everything and post every day. That's the one thing I'm going to say all the time. And if you don't put hashtags on your pictures, make sure you're putting hashtags, a lot of them, and make sure you're putting hashtag whatever city you live in, like just like a random city, like hashtag San Jose nails or something. Like just hashtag something random, you know, that people will click and people will look at, like, or people will type in. Put nails near me, nails Bay Area, nails Northern California, nails Southern California, nails you know, if you live in a different state, put your state, nails California nails, like put things like that, you know what I mean? Someone said, what are your short and long-term goals? Oh my gosh, you guys, I don't know, that literally scares me. I hate thinking about the future. I try to think about every single day, because I definitely consume myself with the future and then I get really stressed out. I get really sad. I get really scared. I'm like, I don't even know if I'm gonna be alive. Like, you know, I like think about the craziest stuff. So I don't like to think about too long term, but I know for sure that I want to post more on YouTube and I really, really, really want to have more videos. That's like kind of like not quote unquote long term, but like from a month to months from now, I want to make sure I'm posting more on YouTube, being more consistent. That's my goal for sure. My short-term goal is just to live day by day and not stress myself out. Like that's my goal every day. Like do not stress yourself out. Like if something's bothering you, just ignore it. Like, you know what I mean? Like things like that. Don't think about like things that are out of your control, stuff like that. So that's like my short and long-term goal. Someone said how to stay motivated, self-doubt, and creator's block. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so hard for me to stay motivated. Like I get so unmotivated every single day. Like every day I'm just like, oh, like I don't know, like do I really like, I don't know, like I don't know how to explain it, you guys. It's really bad, but I start getting sad and then I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this. Like I feel like I'm just doing the same thing over and over again. Like I don't even want to film anymore because I just do the same nails over and over and it makes me sad. I don't know how to explain it, but that's like really hard for me to get motivated. And self-doubt, I feel like I do doubt myself a lot because I definitely think that I'm very insignificant when I know that I'm not, you know, like I know I could post more on YouTube and I could be more, you know, consistent, and I know that I could do more nails in a day instead of just like only doing like one or, you know, things like that. but I just have, yeah, I do have self-doubt. Like, I'm like, I don't know, like, I don't know how to explain it. It might sound so stupid to you guys because you guys don't understand, but like, even though I have followers or whatever, I still think like, I feel like my work isn't that good, or like, I don't know, you guys, like, I start thinking about stuff. Creator's block. Oh my gosh, creator's block. I get it all the time when I'm trying to do my own nails. I don't know what to do. I don't know what's cute, or when I'm doing freestyles, I really have to be in the mood for a freestyle. If I just throw myself into a freestyle, I won't know what to do. But my biggest thing to fix creator's block is go on Pinterest and just look up random pictures. Like, just scroll through Pinterest. You'll find inspo. Trust me. That's what I always do. Does the time it takes to make a set go down with experience? Yes, definitely. I used to take probably like 2 hours to 3 hours to make a set. Now I learn how to manage my time. Like I mentioned earlier, I work on multiple sets at once if I'm not filming, because then it'll confuse you guys. But if I'm filming, I only work on one the whole time, like I am in this video. But if I'm not filming, I literally do probably 3 sets at one time, things like that. And you definitely go down. It'll take me like probably like 2 hours, but I'll have like 3 sets finished. You know what I mean? Something like that, because I'm going through them so fast. Like, I'll make sure that while one's curing, I'm already painting the other one, put that one into cure, then take the other one out of the lamp and finish that one. Things like that. Kind of rotate them off. Someone said, what are your current favorite nail products? I have so many. I actually want to make an updated nail favorites video. If you guys have never looked at it, trust me, go look at it. It's literally a really good video because I give you guys all the tips to what I use, and I still use all those things. So I'm gonna make an updated one though, because I do have some new favorites, and I'm definitely gonna be adding those in. So stay tuned for that video. Someone said, do you like doing press-ons more than taking acrylic customers? So yes, I actually really do. I like the fact that I don't have to have anyone coming into my space. Like I mentioned, I'm very introverted, but it did take a big toll on me when I stopped taking clients, because they were like the people I would talk to, like in a day, I would have like human interaction with them. Now I don't talk at all, and I've become way more introverted since I stopped doing clients. I don't even want to go out anymore. I get anxiety when I'm out in public. Like, I used to get anxiety taking clients, but trust me, but like, it was something that would kind of like fix my anxiety a little bit, because I would be relaxed by the end of it. I would be totally like, cool or whatever. But yeah, it's definitely something that I did like a little bit about taking clients, but I am so introverted that I kind of don't like people coming in my space. I don't know how to explain it. Basically, yes, I like doing press-ons more because I could get more done in less time, and I don't have to have anyone bothering me. I just sit there, I watch shows, I listen to podcasts, I listen to music, and I just go ahead and do what I need to do. But like I mentioned earlier, acrylic customers is more rewarding, but also it was so scary because acrylic customers are really rude too. And also you have like, you could like cut someone. I don't know, it's just like a lot of things that are scary that give me anxiety about taking acrylic customers, like confrontation. Like, if someone says something, I had a girl come back like 3 times because her nails just kept falling off. It was so random. It never happened to me before, but it kept happening for no reason, and she was so mad, and she was like, she was like rude, and I don't know, like, that's the kind of thing I don't like, because then I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I have to refund them. Like, they know, where my space is at. Like, they can come anytime. You don't know people's intentions, so that's what's really scary. Also, like, you can't really trust people. Like, if you leave the room for 1 second, like, you can't just like leave the room. Like, you don't know, you know what I mean? Like, you have to have like a camera. Like, it's just a whole like thing. Like, it's really scary, and I see a lot of videos of things happening to people that like do nails and like own little nail shops or things, like where people will run out without paying, or like, I don't know, things can happen because they know where you live. Like, they could like go break your windows at night, like, things like that. It's just really, really, really freaks me out. So I definitely don't want to do acrylic customers anymore. Maybe in the future, maybe I'll be like, you know what, I do want to go back to nail school, and I do want to go ahead and go through with taking my exam, but right now it's not something that I want to do. So yeah, maybe in the future, maybe, I don't know. We don't know what the future holds. Anything can change. Someone said, what's your daily work routine? Oh my gosh. Okay, so my daily work routine, I wake up, I go downstairs to take my puppy to the bathroom. Then I go ahead and I grab like something to drink, like water. I fill up my water. I fill up, whatever. Obviously, I wake up and get ready and everything. So I don't even get ready though. I wear pajamas and then that's it because I'm not going anywhere. I'm literally just sitting in my work area. So then I do that, and then after everything's all settled with her, I go ahead and I grab my. I don't even eat breakfast, you guys. This is so bad. I don't. I'll wait till like probably 12 or 1 to eat, which is so bad, but I literally do. I go downstairs and then like I start working and whatever, and then I go ahead and start creating sets. Sometimes I'll have to print out things and cut them out, like shipping labels. Sometimes I'll have to file down my sets because they're already made but I haven't filed them yet, so I'll file down the edges and then put them in the boxes. Then if I have a whole big pile of nails that I haven't taken pictures of, I'll go ahead and take videos of them for my Instagram. I always take videos because I feel like in videos you can really see the sparkle, you can see everything better. So I take videos and then I go ahead and post a reel. I make sure to always post a reel between 11 to 12 p.m. Someone had actually, yeah, okay, so that's actually literally the next question. I'll get into that next. But yes, I post a reel and then I'll go ahead and start working on nails for sure. I write every single set that I'm doing for the day or for the week on a on a post-it, and then I'll grab the post-it, write their name, what length of set they got, what shape, what their size is, and as a name I mean like Instagram username. I have a book where I write down every single order I get. That's how I write down all my orders. I write it down in a little notebook that I got from Target, not like school notebook but like a cute one. So I have a cute notebook and I write down everything. I could even show you guys the format that I use that works very well for me. I could definitely show you guys that. I don't know why I haven't showed you guys yet, but if you guys want to see how I write my orders down, it just really helps me. Then let me know if you guys want to see. I can definitely show you. But yeah, so that's what I do, and then I just work until I need to, which is really bad because I just like work basically like all day. And then I watch movies, I watch Love Island, or I watch YouTube, I watch like different things, and then I just start getting to work. So that's what I do. Someone said, do you have a specific time to upload reels on Instagram? So this is the question I kind of wanted to get into. So yes and no. So I don't know if it depends on what person, but I noticed that depending what time I post my reel, they'll either get views or they won't. I always make sure to post my reel during the morning, but not too early. So like not when people are working. Post it like between 10 to 1. Post it between those time frames and your reel might get a little more views. I know it depends on the sound you use as well, like a trending sound. It has to be a trending sound. Sometimes I don't use a trending sound and I don't care, and the reel will still get like really good views. Because I don't know, it just kind of depends. Like the algorithm is so freaking weird. So yes, I just try to post during those times. When I post at night, I get no views at all. Like literally don't post at night ever. Someone said, super fan of all your work. Thank you so much. How do you get your nail edges so sharp and perfect? I actually show it in a few of my videos. I just file them at the very end, and if you don't like the look of like the filed edge nail tips, like you can't really notice, like you can't notice at all actually, especially if you buff them after. But if you want like them colored at the tip, you can just go back, file them first, then go back in with a little bit of gel polish of the color of your nail, and then go ahead and fill it in, and it will look like nothing ever happened. But that's how I file all my nails. Someone said, what's your favorite nude and top coat of all time? Favorite nude for sure, Rhia's Nails number 112. 3 coats of that and you got a really bomb color, but 3 coats is a lot, so that's the only thing. And the bottle's like $15. Favorite top coat as of right now, or my favorite top coat ever is for sure Nail Supply Glamour. It's like $12 a bottle or something, I think, but it's so good. I love it, especially for acrylic nails. It makes your nails look so like glass, so pretty. Someone said, what's the key that got you to be so successful in your press-on business? It's been hard. So I know this might sound like really crazy, you guys, but I don't know. Like I haven't done anything. I started my press-on Instagram in 2021, and it was only because I wanted to separate my press-on stuff from my nail, like my acrylic nail page, my Nailsslayedbyval page. So I was like, I want to separate it because like I know it gets kind of confusing or whatever. So I made my press on Instagram, and then my press on Instagram just started blowing up. But it was because I post like, not right now, but when like for months when I first had it, I would post like 3 to 4 times a day, you guys. Like I would post so much, and I think that's why it grew so fast. And I know that hashtags play a big part as well. Make sure you put a lot of hashtags. There's like a 30 hashtag limit. Make sure you use all 30, use all of them. And I don't know, you guys, like, literally people just started coming, but they started saying that they saw my work on Explore and stuff like that. So definitely do that. And yeah, that's literally all I did, and was make sure you post a lot. Like, that's literally it. If you post a lot, trust me, you're gonna notice. You're gonna notice your followers are gonna start going up and up and up and up and up, because that's what definitely gets you a lot of followers, is consistency. It's insane how being consistent just can, like, blow your page over a few days. um let's see, someone said, how long do you put your nail under the lamp? I usually put it in for 120 seconds, so 60 seconds twice. And I do use the Kiara Sky nail lamp, or I was using one from Amazon. They both have the same wattage. They're still both really good. Let me see. Oh, she said, when you do a set, do you put all the nails in the lamp or just the ones you put gel on? I put all of them because they come on these little stands. You could see it here in the video. It has 5 nails. I just put them all in there. It's perfectly fine. And if anything, it's even better for you to cure, double cure the ones that you already did, just in case anything didn't get cured. You know, it's always good to just have them all in there. So yeah, always throw them all in there. Someone said, have you thought about selling your work on Etsy? Honestly, no, just because I like doing custom orders. I like when I can message a person directly. We have a full communication, full understanding of what's happening. You know what I mean? And on Etsy, I feel like that'd be kind of hard. I know you can message the seller, but I feel like that's kind of hard. And, I could kind of just do it on my own. Like, I can make whatever sets I want and post them on my story, and that's kind of like my own Etsy. You know what I mean? Like, I could just be like, oh, does anybody want this? You know, it's this much. If you guys want it, let me know. And then, people, if they want it, they'll message me, and if they don't, then I just keep it. So yeah. I know on Etsy you have to also pay like a fee. I don't really want to do that. And I know it's hard to get your work seen on Etsy, kind of. That's why I like doing it from Instagram. And I am going to try to create a website very soon. I don't know why I haven't done it, you guys. I literally just, like, I don't know. I don't know the logistics of it, like the business side. I don't know what to do. Like, you know, it gets like super confusing for me. Where do you get your pre-shaped tips from? I'm tired of manual shaping. What do you mean pre-shaped tips? My tips aren't pre-shaped. Like, do you just mean like, I don't know. I just get it from Inel Couture. That's what you're asking. Inel Couture, and I do shape them after I'm done. So if you mean like why they look the shape, it is because I shape them after. Someone said, how did you start your press-on business? I kind of explained that. Or no, I actually didn't. I started my press-on business because I was doing regular nails, and then you know, the C thing hit. I don't know if I'm able to say it. The C thing hit, and then that's what happened, and I wasn't obviously getting clientele because, you know, everything was closed and people were scared, whatever. Then I was like, hey, maybe I should do press-ons because, you know, everybody wants nails. People were messaging me for nails. Which is crazy. They were actually messaging me like, oh, can you do my nails? But we were in the middle of like the whole thing. And so I was like, no, I don't really want people to come, you know, whatever. And I was like, I can do press-ons. And then they were like, okay. And then I started doing press-ons, and it was so popular because no one had seen press-ons. Like, you know, it wasn't that big of a thing. And yeah, I just started doing that, and people really loved it, and I was selling a lot of them. So that's what I kind of like, you know, that's when I started. Is it easy doing nails? No, definitely not. You have to put a lot of time, a lot of work, and a lot of focus into it. It will be easy probably down the line. Like, I could see a set and be like, oh yeah, that's an easy set to do. But again, it's just, you know, hard in the beginning for sure. Someone said, what's the maximum amount of press-on orders that you can do for one person? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I don't know. I can do probably like 10. I think I've done probably like 10 before. I think the most I've probably done, no, I think the most I've probably done, it was like 8. Probably like 8 sets. I know when I did nails for Amrizi, I don't know if you guys know who she is, but when I did nails for Amrizi, I think she ordered like 6 or 7. That was a lot. And I had one girl before ordered like 6. I've had someone probably order 8. I just probably don't remember that much. But yeah, I've definitely done like a lot. The most I would probably do is like 10. I don't know. I really don't know. I've never had someone ask me that. Someone said, do you get overwhelmed by the orders? Yes, I do a lot. I definitely do get overwhelmed. I always like I like stress out and I shut down, and then I get burnt out and I don't want to do it anymore. But I try to control, like, you know, how relaxed I am. I try to relax and stuff. Someone said, do you feel that people around you supported your decision when you started Press-Ons? Yes and no. Yes, actually, yeah, they did. And my boyfriend was the number one person that supported me. He has always supported me up till now. He's like, you know, he always tries to motivate me to do better. He tries to motivate me to you know, film videos and to do things and stuff like that. Let's see. I don't know if I answered a lot of these already. Someone said, what's the best way to promote your business? Definitely wear your work, like I mentioned. Wear it in your city when you're out going to Starbucks, whatever. The Starbucks barista will always be nice and ask you who does your nails. I feel like that's what they always do to me. Or I actually go to Dutch Bros and they always ask me. Have you ever tried to make acrylic press-ons? No, I haven't, because they shrink the nail, and I don't know if I want to try it. Someone said, let's see. How do you stop comparing your work to others? You just have to think, one day I'm gonna get to that point. Like, don't think, oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm not there yet. I don't know why my work looks like this. Just think, one day I'm gonna get to that point. Literally, just think of that. Just think of that, and you'll definitely get there. Someone said, how do you deal with rude customers? Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm the worst at this because I can't do it. I know this might sound so like bad or something, but when I get really rude customers, I give the phone to my boyfriend and I'm like, you deal with this. Like, message them how you would want to, because I'm literally get so heated. Like, I get so mad. My blood starts to boil. I think about it all day long. It consumes my day, which is so freaking messed up. Like, how can like one person's little tiny comment have that much of an impact on you? But it does to me. So literally it's to the point where he tells me, like, if I see a rude comment, like, he's literally signed into my Instagram, you guys. Like, he'll literally, we've been together 5 years, and he'll literally, if he sees a rude comment come up, like, he'll just go ahead and he'll take care of it. Obviously very professional, very well mannered and everything, but he does it because it doesn't affect him, it affects me. So he doesn't even want me to deal with it. So he would rather just do it. Someone said, where can you get the best high quality crystals from? Of course, Swarovski was the best. I'm so sad I can't just get them easily anymore. I don't know if, yeah, you can't. So I would recommend going on AliExpress. If you're looking for like good crystals, just search up 2088 crystals. I had mentioned that before. Would you ever take on nail apprentices, like they help clean up your shop and you teach them? Personally, no, just because I feel like I had an assistant before, if that's what you mean, like an assistant, and I would show her like how to do everything, but she had no interest in doing nails. Like, she would just help me out. But yeah, I don't think I would, to be honest. Maybe if someone wanted me to teach them, I probably would teach them. I don't really know. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Someone said my press-ons keep shrinking. I think it's due to heat. It's due to too many layers of gel polish, I think. So just make sure you're really doing thin layers, and make sure you're using a really good lamp. And if you feel like you're going to use a lot of layers of gel polish, just size up on the nail and it'll be perfectly fine. What's your fave gel polish line? Probably Nail Addict, just because their colors are so pigmented. But I really love, I've been loving Money for Nails, if you guys know who they are. I love their stuff, but I haven't bought anything. I haven't, like, you know, done it yet. Like, I really want to, though. I really want to buy stuff from there. Someone said, what's something you wish you would have known when you first started selling press-ons? You guys, hold on. I'm gonna make the video longer, and I'm just gonna keep answering questions. Okay, so they said, what's something you wish you would have known when you first started selling press-ons? The one thing I wish I would have known is that pupil sizes, it's something you have to really get down in the beginning, and then you'll definitely have it down for the rest of the time. I used to make the nails like so big, and I didn't realize like what millimeters were. So really get your sizing down, and then you'll definitely have like a good time making them. Also, like, maybe telling people all of the, you know, like all of the rules, kind of like okay, you can't just ask for a refund when your set's like, it's been like 5 days and since you ordered, you know what I mean, or like 2 days or whatever. You can't ask for like your nails are already being made, or I'm already making them, like, you know, things like that. Telling people that right off the bat. Also telling people like, you know, you can't just, like, I don't know how to explain it, like, if they send you the wrong address, they expect you to pay for the shipping again, like things like that. Like, I wish I would have known in the beginning to avoid all these issues, like, you know, that I need to tell them that right off the bat. Or like, if you lose a press-on, I'm not gonna remake it for you for free. Like, there's this girl that literally went off on me because she lost one of her nails, like, and it's because she didn't apply it right and it just flew off, I guess, and she literally just was so mad. And this was when I first started, like, this was like 2 or 3 years ago, and she was so mad. She was like, you need to give me another set. I was like, if you buy a pair of eyelashes at Walmart and one of your eyelashes falls off because you didn't put enough glue or whatever, you're not gonna go complaining to the company that they need to send you a new pair of eyelashes. Like, oh my gosh, it was crazy, you guys. Someone said, how old are you? I'm 22. Best gem glue for sure, Zulays or makartt rhinestone gel. I noticed that the makartt rhinestone gel is very good. You just have to make sure you're curing it really, really well. Someone said, worst things to buy for nails. The worst thing to buy for sure is those like big kits that you can get on Amazon that are super cheap. Do not get those, you guys. Those are the most horrible thing ever. And also like plastic rhinestones, don't get those either. Someone said, what's your favorite brand of full color cover tips? For sure, you know, Couture, they have them all the way up to big sizes, like up to 0, and then all the way down to 11. I don't have, yeah, you guys, I think that's it. How do you know when your nail glue is too old? I would recommend switching it out every few months for sure. Oh my gosh, you guys, my video's ending. But yeah, you guys, so that's it for this video. I actually went through all the comments and I answered them all. So I really hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Please, please, please subscribe if you're not already. It means so much to me. And leave a comment down below of what you guys thought. And if you guys have any other questions you want me to answer. I love you guys and have a great day. Bye!